First, the bad news. SAP Business AI won't generate amusing holiday cards, but it will personalize career paths for your people and let you know which suppliers are best, so you can be ready for the next opportunity. Revolutionary technology, real-world results. That's SAP Business AI.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. My wife is downstairs watching the Oscars, which means I get to record a flash briefing for you and talk about Instagram. And a ton happened over the weekend. First, Matthew Perry from Friends joined Instagram, which, just as a reminder, Jennifer Aniston joined Instagram not that long ago. Matthew Perry blew up, as was expected, 4.4 million followers in a single day. Now he's at about 7 million. This fuels rumors of some kind of Friends hour-long special. We'll have to wait and see on that. In other news, Facebook's accounts on Twitter and Instagram were both hacked using a third-party platform. So just as a reminder, be careful what third-party services you use. I definitely recommend the Instagram Creator Studio because it's safe and you know it's approved. Our favorite reverse engineering expert, Jane Manchun Wong, tweeted that Instagram is working on a video trimmer for stories. And that makes sense if you're using your camera's native phone app in order to record something that is pretty long and you only want a short clip of it on your story. So here's to hoping that feature rolls out widely soon. Also, Jane Manchun Wong tweeted that Instagram is working on in-app support requests where you can manage reports about you or others within the app in one place. That actually makes a lot of sense, and hopefully that will lead to increased support, because right now there is very little support. If you have a problem with your account, you get locked out, somehow your account gets disabled and you need access back in, tough to get support. So hopefully that improves things. And now, here's what I really wanted to talk about. I'm thinking about doing a section of the show called Mosseri Mondays, where I share Adam Mosseri, head of Instagram's AMAs that he does on Friday afternoons. Too late for me to make it into the show for Friday morning. Here's the most recent one that he did. First question he answered: is it true you plan to remove likes from Instagram? His answer:
actually, we're exploring making like counts private, which means that only you will be able to see how many people liked your stuff. It's not clear that we're going to ship it or not, but we are definitely exploring it and have been for a long time.
I think it's fascinating how much confusion there is around this whole concept. His next question that he answered: when will Instagram provide detailed analytics like YouTube, weekly unique viewers, etc.? His answer:
nothing to announce, but definitely an area that we're focusing on. I don't think we provide nearly enough information to professional accounts about how people are engaging with them and their content.
I really appreciated that Adam Mosseri acknowledged how much work they need to do, especially from a business and creator perspective. The next question he answered: what inspired the new following categories feature? How should people use it? His answer:
we believe feed is a place that you should control. You should have control over your Instagram feed, and thought that giving you some context about who you interact with and who you don't might help you make some calls.
If you haven't used this feature to remove the people who are really not creating content you're interested in engaging with, or they're just not creating content at all anymore, definitely take advantage of that feature. Next question: Adam Mosseri answered, why don't I see my post under a specific hashtag? It's actually a really good question. Here's the answer.
Some people don't realize this, but we don't actually show every post with a hashtag under that hashtag. We try to show people the ones that they might be the most interested in. This is to try and keep hashtag pages interesting, but also to try and avoid spam and abuse.
I didn't realize that hashtag pages use the algorithm because it says recent, so you just assume that it is the most recent. Anyway, very eye-opening. Adam Mosseri answered more questions, but this flash briefing is getting really long, so I'm going to stop it right there. If you liked this, if you could send me a direct message on Instagram at Daniel Hill Media, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.